Hello, everyone. My name is Rachel, and I am your host for the Wellness Journey podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Wellness Journey podcast. Last week, I talked about screen time as well as how it can affect our sleep and eye health. This week, we will dive into the big question of how do we manage our screen time better. To be honest, I'm not really good at this either. I play video games way too much. And in addition to watching online videos for the past couple of months, my eyes are not very happy. And frankly, I'm having trouble sleeping as well. So I did some digging about some tips and tricks of how to manage our screen time. And some of them are actually fairly easy to do. Let me share them with you. The first thing we need to do is to find a way to limit our screen time, specifically app usage. In Android devices, there's an app called Digital Wellbeing, and iOS, the screen time limit features are actually in the settings. What they do is that they track the number of hours on screen every day. You can even see your average screen time every week. Moreover, you can see the apps you most frequently open, the number of unlocks, and notifications. So what can we do about it? Well, we can start by looking at the apps that we use the most and set time limits on it, say an hour maximum every day. Your phone will give you reminders when you're close to your limit, and when you have reached your limit, you will have an option to extend 15 minutes. Another feature is setting curfews, which is called wind down in Android devices and downtime for iOS devices. This feature restricts access to certain apps during nighttime. You can choose which apps to keep open and the duration of this restriction. I recommend setting the start time an hour before bedtime and half an hour to an hour after waking up. That way, we can control our screen time better by avoiding using our phone too much before sleep and right after waking up. A third but similar feature is called Do Not Disturb. This can reduce the number of notifications or messages popping up on your screen. It can even restrict the number of calls and messages to certain individuals only, such as your family or close friends. Now that we know how to control screen time, it's also important to help children manage their screen time as well. Here are some suggestions on creative ways to help you and your children reduce screen time. So one creative idea that I've looked into is to trade screen time with a task or chore. For example, 15 minutes of house chores gives you 15 minutes of screen time. Or if they have cleaned the dishes, they can get additional 5 minutes of screen time. Be it watching TV or playing their favorite video games. Another way to reduce screen time for the entire family is to just do more family activities together, such as going to the park, going for hikes, or to the beach. Of course, this may be difficult as the crisis is still ongoing. So an alternative method is to do indoor activities together, such as playing board games, gardening, or just find time to talk and catch up. Alright, so we've talked about the various features on our smartphones that can help us reduce screen time, and how to seek for other activities to do with your loved ones to further limit our screen time. There is one activity that I think is quite interesting. Exercise. We use apps to monitor our walking or running distance. There's even exercise-based video games that helps you sweat it out or bust some sweet moves. So do these types of screen time make us healthier or not? That's a topic for next time. That's all for today. Thank you for listening and stay tuned for our next episode. Bye-bye! Hello again. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you like it, don't forget to hit that like button and share with your friends and family. All our previous episodes are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube so that you can always go back and check them out. Once again, thank you for being here with me today, and I'll see you next week. Bye!